Welcome to Battle Rap Arena with Hip Hop Psycho Jesse Rican. What's good, son?
Get you the fuck out of here. What up, man? DNA's catching a lot of backlash. Yeah. Yo, all right, well, you know, this is pretty much what I'm gathering from it. People aren't happy with the battle in general. I don't hear a lot of people saying.
Wait. We got to get on this because, you know, as y'all know, you know, I wasn't there, but Jesse was. And, you know, Jesse, he wasn't by himself on this. Everybody was going crazy about this battle, referencing the Ill Will DNA battle. And, you know, a lot of people were saying how, you know, how great the DNA was going crazy and how, you know, how his performance was and everything. And as you can see by watching the video, he had the room jumping. But judging by the comments, this seems like a classic case of it was better in the room than it was on camera. You care to chime in on that? Would that be mistaken? Would I be mistaken by saying that?
Nah, not at all, man. Whatchamacallit? All right. First of all, like, I think people are overlooking a couple things. Like, people were impressed at the fact that he was freestyling. And a lot of those bars that you catch that make no sense on video, like, you're not grasping the whole, like, in person. You know what I mean? So it's like people are, like, you know, Excel said, oh, he said, I never drank vodka before, get the yak the fuck out of here. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because yak is actually cognac. Like,
yeah, because yak is, but, I mean, you know, if you get the gist that he's talking about liquor, it's like, come on, you can let that pass. You know, it's not reaching that bar. But then again, he does say, you know, I'm Clark Kent. He's going to die trying to be Superman. That makes no sense. Oh, but it sounded out in the building. I don't know, man. But, you know, a lot of it was just a surprise factor. And I think, too, it's like through Battle Rap Arena, through Internet, through Facebook groups, Unbiased, other shows and shit, like, you're going to know the fact that he said, get smacked the fuck out of here. So I feel like when you watch it on video, you're already prepared for that.
The shock factor was gone from a lot of people with that and everything else. But some people, even that knew that what he was going to say, it still was impressed. Like, just because of the way it happened, like, you know what I'm saying, the way he did it, it was by far his best, get him the fuck out of here. By far. Like, you know, and he's had a couple of classic ones, but that was definitely his best, my personal opinion. Let me say, the battle wasn't bad. But it definitely seemed like it was. It definitely seemed like it was better in the room than it was on film. It was. I don't think Ill Will did as bad as everybody was saying he did. I definitely don't think this was the best Ill Will, but I didn't think his verse was bad. I thought DNA outshined him in the first round off performance alone because he was on top of his game as far as performance goes. You could just see by the crowd reaction. I didn't like what Ill Will said after DNA's first round when he pretty much was saying, like, I could see, you know, pretty much trying to claim that there was some kind of bias going on, and I was disappointed he took that route. I seen later, since the battle has dropped, you know, he tweeted saying, you know, pretty much like, no, you know, it is what it is. I just wasn't on top of my game. So he kind of, you know, was like, you know, I guess it was a heat of the moment thing. I'm going to chalk it up as just being heat of the moment or whatever because the crowd wasn't being biased. The crowd got, you know, caught up with what DNA was doing or whatever. It wasn't because he was from New York. It's just because DNA just knows how to make the crowd jump like that. He's better in a big room. You get DNA in a bbig room, he's in his comfort zone. It happened. I've seen it happen on numerous occasions. So, like, you know, I think Ill Will, I don't know, maybe he got a little bit caught up and he said that, and when he said that, the crowd kind of turned against him at that point. It was like, oh, like because they almost look at it like, you know, pretty much like he was crying or whatever, and they didn't, you know, like, so they kind of like was kind of negative towards him after that. at that point, and then but they still let him spit. They didn't he didn't I know Smack had to quiet him down a little bit in the second round or whatever, but they wasn't too hard on him. They didn't go Verb hate on him. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gave him a little bit of shit, and then they left him alone. You know, because he got up off of it real quick. He got on it, then he got off it. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad he got on Twitter and said what he said.
That, you know, for those of you that don't know, Ill Will got on Twitter and he said, you know, the crowd wasn't biased, get off it, I need to step my game up, pretty much admitting he lost. So that, you know, that was big of him.
Yeah, like Daylyt's first round was really good. To me, he edged Ill Will in the first round. I mean, obviously, it's like, you know, the way he ended it, it's hard. Like, he just had the momentum on his side at that point. And then Ill Will's second round was actually hot. Like, he was saying some crazy shit in there. I can't remember if that was the round where he was spitting the N1 scheme and the DNA, the flipping it backwards and everything else. That shit was crazy. He had another scheme in that battle somewhere. I believe it was the second round where he was flipping what was he name flipping? I forgot what it was he was name flipping, but he was going I thought he had a good second round, but then he ended it. I didn't like the way he ended his second. It seemed like he slipped up at the end of his second, and to me that cost him. And then DNA actually started off his second round slow to me. Like, I know he was freestyling and everything else, and that third, but to me it started off slow and everything else. He really started, but after he did the whole Mook thing and everything, and he got off Mook and everything, it seemed like he started cooking after that. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole Ja Rule line, and he had the whole weed line and everything else. Like, he started cooking after that in the second.
Yeah.
And I liked the way he ended it. So, it's you know, that round's debatable to me, but a lot of people are going to give it to DNA just because of the way he ended it. Again, DNA was doing a lot of what Sugar Ray Leonard used to do. You a boxing fan? What Sugar Ray Leonard used to do, where he'd just he'd dance around, but he'll finish strong. You know, like 20 seconds, and then he just started swinging a whole bunch of flurries and steal the round. That's pretty much what DNA was pretty much doing this battle or whatever. And the third round, I actually gave to Ill Will. I actually gave the third round to Ill Will. I thought DNA had an okay third. I didn't think he was as impressive in third rounds he was the other two. So, and I ultimately gave the battle to DNA slightly 2-1. I didn't think it was a body bag the way it looked in the building. At least it didn't seem that way on camera. But, you know, again, I've been in the building in situations like this, so I understand how people could have got caught up and said it was a body bag after the event.
Well, yeah. Let me say something. Too. You know, in the second round, I mean, you know, in the first round when he starts off, and you hear Ill Will complaining about the time limits, and you know, he said we ain't Tez versus Rex. Like, yeah, people get what he was saying with it. You guys get it, but you guys don't understand how upset we all were with how that battle turned out. Like, it was like, what the fuck did we just watch? And when DNA said that, it was like, yo, you know what I mean? It was crazy. And it's kind of like, you can't take away the energy. And then I seen like Charlie Clips tweet, not tweeted, or he tweeted or wrote on Facebook that you could only paying rappers could judge battles. Nah, I don't really agree with that neither, because I mean,
he said only fans. Who could judge battles?
The paying fans, the fans that paid to go there.
They're the only ones who could judge a battle, he said?
That could criticize it, yeah. If you didn't pay,
why? Because they're paying customers, yeah. Well, I understand where he's going with that. Like, you know, like ultimately the paying customers have the most say. And in a lot of ways he's right, because, you know, they're the ones who's actually coughing out the money and going to the events and everything else, this, that, and third. But, you know, the online fans you still need the online fans also, because, you know, they're the ones who help keep this thing going and help keep this thing pushing. And they're going to have opinions, and they're going to be passionate about it. I always advise every fan to try to go out to at least one event in your life. Like, it don't even have to be URL. It could be King of the Dot, UW, RBE, Guerrilla Warfare, wherever's closer to your region. I would advise everybody to go out and experience the whole, the whole event, get the whole event experience, and, so you can understand what it's like in the building, because it's hard to really understand it, because, like, you got to understand, when people are in the building, a lot of people are sipping, they drunk, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people a little bit tipsy, they be staying up all day, they a little bit, it's a completely different atmosphere than people that's in their house, sitting back, chilling, rolling up, smoking, laid back, eyes low, you know what I'm saying, analyzing, trying to break down, rewind every single bar. The atmosphere is not like that in the building. So you got to understand, that's why people in the building are going to react different to certain bars than you guys are going to react to when you're in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different. You just got to go just to understand.
We actually got the two guests of the hour that's going to join us on this. Okwerdz and R Zilla runs our 100 Bars magazine. He was actually in the building. He can give us his feedback on that. Okwerdz, you on?
Yeah, we got Okwerdz right here. Okwerdz, you there?
What's good?
What's up, man? Going on? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. How y'all been, man? It's been a minute since I've been on here.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
I know.
You heard we was just talking about with the whole in the building and in the house and everything else. Like, I know you totally understand what I was just saying, where it's just a completely different atmosphere in the building.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, performing doesn't necessarily translate to the footage the same way as it does. You know what I mean? You miss a lot of the energy by not being at an event, for sure. I agree with pretty much damn near everything you was just saying.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like that Conceited versus Arsenal battle. Like, I've seen a lot of opinions, like when it came out, a lot of people I've heard say that Conceited won, but like anybody that was in the building that day would tell you that Arsenal killed it. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing that you're saying. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. You actually had a battle like that, you versus Arsenal, right? Wasn't that more of a, you had more commentators, more people were saying you won the battle, but you were having more people than actually in the room that were saying Arsenal won, right?
I mean, really, it's not really that many people that tell me that Arsenal won, to be honest. Like, I'd say there's a lot more battles that I've done that have been more debatable, but, like, where people have told me that I've lost. But on that one, to me, the people that tell me that Arsenal win are usually people that don't like me or Arsenal is their favorite battle rapper or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how it always is, Even if you have your greatest performance, like, there's still going to be someone that doesn't prefer your style and still thinks you lost anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing about battle rap is, like you were just saying, Charlie Clips had a tweet about people should be allowed to judge. Really, anybody can judge a rap battle. Anybody with an opinion on earth can judge a rap battle. Now, the difference is whose opinion is more valid, who's more seasoned, who knows more about the fucking topic, but anybody can judge it. That's why they're not judged.
Well, did you see the DNA performance? Because I know you just, like, I know there was a point where you just like, yo, DNA is just whack. Like, he didn't like him. I don't know if you don't like him. So, did you hear talks of, like, he had this great performance, and did you get a
Oh, no, I heard about it. I mean, anytime there's any battle rap event going on, I always keep tabs on, what's happening just because I'm a fan myself, But I heard he did a really good job, and I watched the video, and you won't believe this coming from me, but it was one of his better performances, I think. But, I think his first round was one of his best rounds. I don't know. I may have given him all 3 rounds on that, but I felt after the first round, the second and third were getting, progressively more sloppy. But I felt like the shit he was freestyling still had more impact and was still resonating more than what Ill Will was saying. But Ill Will has some shit, too. I'm a big fan of Ill Will. I actually predicted Ill Will to win this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was crazy, too. Like, like I said, too, I picked DNA still on camera.
Of course
but
you did.
The in-person thing was so different. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah. You could tell he was going in,
Yeah, you battled in New York before. You kind of you went in expecting like an A Verb reception, right?
Yeah, man, I totally miscalculated on that because when I got there, like, even, you know what I mean, it's my worst performance to date, but, like, even up till the point before I choked, I was still getting a lot of reaction off almost every bar, damn near.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
They were showing me love, but I know it's a different crowd than a Smack audience, obviously, but.
I was going to say, I think it would have been different in URL
Yeah, well, if I would have choked, of course, they probably would have.
You know?
Yeah, if I choked in New York, they probably would have just shot me. Like, fuck you, god damn it.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
With a big crowd, yeah, they would have let you.
Yeah, I would have felt it. I would have felt it a lot more.
Yeah, man. You and Math were supposed to happen at one point. You know,
what happened?
You and Math were going back and forth at one point, right?
Yeah.
You bought the CD. That was funny as hell. And you know, you guys were going back and forth. When that battle was going to go down on URL, when you guys were talking about it, was it going to go down on Grind Time? What was the thought? Like, how far negotiations got?
It never really got into too many negotiations, man, because honestly, it was always a matter of Matt wanting too much money that the league didn't want to pay. I don't think it ever really got close to happening in the URL, though I wanted to make it happen, but he would, you know, that was at the point when it could have happened. He decided to take Calico, and we saw where that got him. But right around that time is probably the closest it got on URL, I guess, but it was more so in works or more like Grind Time or King of the Dot or something like that. Actually, for Vendetta, when Cannabis battled Disaster, they had actually asked me and Math to battle each other, and I got like a phone call or a tweet or something from Norbs, I don't even remember, but he hit me up out of the blue and was just like, yo, you ready? It's happening. I was like, what are you talking about? And he just hit me up. He's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they had already talked about it and shit. He was like, bro, you need to call Lush, da-da-da-da. We just agreed to it for Vendetta. Let's do it. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, all right. So I fucking, I get a call, and apparently somehow the plug got pulled on it. I don't know. I think it might have been from higher power. I don't know. But it was neither me or Matt's fault. It just, I honestly to this day don't know what happened. But I'm not really interested in doing that battle now. But
right. No. Well, he's battling Diz in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's funny because if you go back a few years, you would be the Grind Time rapper that I would think would make the crossover to URL at the time.
Yeah.
Because you battled Arsenal, you battled Hollow, and you would be the Grind Time rapper that people would most expect to make that come onto URL. And, you know, what do you think about this coming over URL? Were you kind of surprised that he made that transition and how quickly he's gotten?
No, I'm not surprised at all, man. Diz is arguably one of the greatest battle rappers of all time, man. The thing that makes him dangerous is how adaptable he is. So I'm not surprised at all. I knew he was going to do good.
That's what's up. Yo, Psycho, we got R Zilla there from 100 Bars Magazine. I want to get his take on DNA and Ill Will on camera as well.
I think there's some right here. You there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Yo, what up? R Zilla. We got Okwerdz with us also.
Yep.
Yo, you were in there in the room and on camera. Can you explain to Okwerdz and Psycho how different it was, and do you still give DNA the win on camera?
Yeah, I still give DNA the win. It was just, I guess all that energy didn't translate as well as it did being in the building. Because, I don't know, you went Super Saiyan 3 in the building. Yeah, you went crazy in the building.
Yeah, that's the thing about performance, man. You could say something simple. I mean, like, when he told Smack to get the fuck out of here, something simple, he just rhymed it with hat and that. It wasn't like anything crazy technical.
It wasn't a crazy bar. It
wasn't a crazy bar. It was just the energy of the performance that did it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he just surprised you and dissed his fool out of nowhere. So sometimes it doesn't always have to be like crazy technical. Being a great performer can be just as much of a talent as thinking of a witty ass bar, and people don't really take that into consideration ever. You know what I mean? People think that it's night and day, just black and white bars. It's not. It's a whole package.
That's just a part of it. It might be the most important part of it because you need bars.
Yeah,
or else
of course, the content,
you're never
obviously,
going to win consistently, but it's not the most. I think it's the most important part, but it's not the only part. There's a lot of other things that you need to do.
To me, I think, honestly, the strongest weapon in a battle is charisma. I think that just goes further than everything in a rap battle. Yeah. I think that
can get you a long way, too.
Yeah, just being someone interesting to watch. That'll take you further than anything.
Charisma will get you further than bars will get you.
Yeah, it's the most, to me, it's the most powerful tool in a rap battle. If you're just so comfortable in that shit.
A good example would be like Goods. Goods is high on charisma.
Oh yeah, Goods is amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people not crazy about Goods bars, but his charisma gets him by. And you know,
I think a lot of people don't give him credit for the bars that he do have. I think Goods is crazy myself.
Yeah, Goods is dope.
I'm a fan, big fan.
Yeah.
The Road to Total Slaughter actually premieres tomorrow night at midnight. Also, you guys want to catch it up? Okwerdz, you going to be in the building? R Zilla, you going to be in the building for Total Slaughter?
I'm not going to be there, unfortunately, man. But I'm gonna definitely know everything that happens.
Yeah, I'll be there though. I'll be there.
Man, you guys are lucky.
I can't make it neither. I'm going to Florida, but hopefully Psycho will be there, cover it for Battle Rap Arena.
Yeah, Total Slaughter actually starts tomorrow night on Fuse TV, midnight.
That's crazy. So crazy.
First episode. So everybody make sure to set your DVRs tomorrow night, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fuse. Well, AM. Eastern Standard Time, and Fuse TV.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about the concept of this show? I mean, is it crazy how much battle rap has gone? And are you stepping back in the ring, man? You know, when are we going to see Okwerdz back in there?
Man, y'all almost had me. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I really even mentioned this to anybody yet. Maybe I might have dropped a hint on a message board, but Arsenal actually called me a few weeks ago about his UW event that he had coming up. He tried to get me on the card. He called me and asked if I wanted to battle Serious Jones. And
wow,
I told him,
that's a huge battle.
Yeah, it's a huge battle, man. I said I told him I would do it. I told him I actually agreed to doing a rap battle, believe it or not. But story of my life, Serious Jones wanted too much money, so it didn't happen.
Okay.
It is what it is, man.
With somebody established as you, as established as you, would you ever try to be like, all right, well, you could take away from my cut to give Serious more for that battle?
Hell no.
Like, motherfucker, I ain't out.
Never. I don't want it that bad. Shit, if I wanted to battle that bad, I wouldn't have quit for 2 years.
I mean, what brought about that quit? I mean, what's the last battle I've seen of you? The last one I remember is the Real Deal one.
Okay, I did one more after that. I went to Australia and I battled a fucking platinum artist there. He's gone like quadruple platinum or some shit, like one of the most famous rappers in their whole country, and I've beat him 3-zip. That's about it. He's got a couple huge battles himself, man. Like he's a real big artist, man, and they had me go. That's the last one I did.
What's his name?
Was it like 2012?
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, same year I battled Real Deal.
Wait, what was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
360. He's hilarious.
Oh, 360. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 360 is hilarious, man.
So from there, why do you say no to battle rap? I mean, did Lush hit you up, or was it kind of like you just didn't put yourself out there and you really weren't getting calls neither? Or were you getting calls and you were like, nah?
Me getting calls is never the issue. I mean, like I said, I haven't battled in 2 years, and I still get a call fucking every event for damn near almost every league except Smack. So, that's never been the problem for me. Really, it's a lot of things, to be honest with you, man. I mean, that particular year, like, I wanted to quit battling, like, for a minute. Like, even before, like, I battled Roan and all that. But when I choked against Roan, I was like, fuck, I can't really quit after that. You know what I'm saying? I have to I got to do some dope shit. You know what I mean? So
you ain't
I was like, fuck it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I was like, Exactly. I was like, I can't quit after this. You know what I mean? So we did the Real Deal battle. I set up the 360 battle, and I had maybe 4 or 5 more crazy battles on deck for that year. Like, the Math Hoffa thing came about. Me and Verb was gonna battle in the jungle. Fucking, there was me and Miles, maybe me going to Flip Top in the Philippines. There was a lot of shit that I was planning on doing, and then and there was something in Don't Flop too. For one reason or another, each battle was just falling through, and I was just really I can't sit here and wait for an opponent to you know what I mean, to accept and make this shit work to further myself. I'm I have to make my own opportunities, you know what I mean? So I started focusing on a lot of other shit and getting bread, you know what I mean? So I kind of been doing that, and I've realized that battle rap has opened a lot of fucking doors to where I can use to jump in and out of other worlds, you know what I mean? Let's say X huge hip-hop website that, maybe 7 years ago they would just ignore the shit out of my emails when I wanted to send them a song. Now I send them a song and it's oh shit, it's Okwerdz. We didn't even know you made music, but we love your battles. We'll throw that shit right up. And now I'm in. So it's I could use that in all sorts of other lanes, and it's really helping me spring forward, and I feel a lot of battle rappers don't really take advantage of that. So I always like to be ahead of the curve on business moves like that. That's really, I want to use my time to do other shit. If a crazy battle that isn't motivating me isn't coming to me, then I got to do some of my own shit. That's really the main reason, to be honest.
So I know at one point you said that you quit your job to do strictly battle rap.
Not strictly battle rap, just music in general.
Just to promote, to promote yourself, your brand. Is music still your main source of income?
Yeah, man, it definitely is. There's a lot of different ways to make money off this shit, man. I got a ton of sponsors, a ton of different streams of income. I also have invested money and started my own businesses, so a lot of shit just growing right now.
Now, if you get a call to be in that Total Slaughterhouse, I mean, you're going to be there, right? If season 2.
Hey, man, I'll put it to you like this, man. I'm not trying to live in a house with no fucking battle rappers. I fucking hate battle rappers. But if they want to give me a cool-ass opponent for one of them exhibition matches, I'm fucking there.
Gotcha.
It ain't even got to be a Joe Budden. It ain't even got to be a fucking mainstream artist. I'm just saying, if they bring something interesting to the table, I will be willing to do it. Probably, yes.
Now, I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Psycho, Okwerdz, and R Zilla. Now, it says Eminem presents, Total Slaughter. But, I just peeped this the other day. M actually has a tour. He's going to be across the country on that date. So he's not going to be in the building.
No, he's not going to be there.
Yeah, I feel like that's misleading. I mean, it's Eminem presents. But then I was kind of getting killed on message boards. They're like, it's not misleading. It is Shady Records, so it is Eminem presents.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that, man, because I just read this shit on a Q&A with Total Slaughter fucking less than an hour ago. They were saying that Eminem was scheduled to fucking be there, but he got offered to headline, to be the first rapper ever to headline that, the Wimbledon, whatever festival
the
over
Wembley
there?
Stadium.
Yeah, the Wembley Stadium. So he got offered that, and he had to choose that. I mean, obviously, what would you do? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
If you're Eminem, you can fucking go be the first rapper in history to headline this shit, or you can come watch some fucking battle rappers.
You know what, though? Yeah. I'm not sure if that's not...
What are you going to do?
I'm not exactly sure that that's 100% true. Maybe Slaughterhouse knew about this beforehand, and then, a few weeks before the battle actually happens, when tickets are sold, they're like, oh, yeah, M got an offer. He's not going to be here.
Hey, you never know. You never know. I'm just going off what I read. I'm just transmitting that message to you. I'm not actually, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Right. What's up, R Zilla?
What you did it on purpose, Jesse. I think I can believe it went down the way Okwerdz said it went down. I can believe it went down.
It could very well be. You never be surprised.
I believe he planned on coming through, but something probably else came up, and he just, again, one or the other, and he chose to do the other.
Yeah. I probably would have made the same choice. As much as I love battle rap, that's some epic shit, being the first rapper to be able to do that. That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, that is also, it would have been cool for Eminem to be there, you know?
Hell yeah. Of course.
Yeah, so you got to understand Eminem is Jesse's all-time favorite MC, so Jesse looked highly
you know what's funny,
disappointed.
man?
Like, it's
He
really
wants to go meet him. He wants to go meet him.
Eminem's not going to be there. Like,
you know what's funny, Seiko? I was actually watching old music videos that you did. No, I was watching Eminem music videos on YouTube, and then one of the old ones you did, Eminem Rock Bottom.
One?
Was Rock Bottom
the Rock
was recommended
Bottom?
on the
Okay.
side.
Oh, Rock Bottom
Yeah.
is fire.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite Eminem songs, I think. That shit's fire. That's a great song.
Psycho
I love
did
that whole album. That's my
music
favorite
video
album.
for that.
His first album was classic.
Oh, you did the music video for that?
No, not the official music video.
Yeah, not official.
I was like, damn.
Bullshit. Yeah. just some clips thrown together, that's
damn,
all.
bro. That's my favorite. That's my favorite album from Eminem for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was his first joint. That shit was
He got the
classic.
most bars out of all of his albums, I think. That shit.
Yeah.
He was saying some maniacal shit.
And
I'm a
also
huge
another
fan
rapper.
of his first two albums. His first two albums I'm a huge fan of. His third album was, okay. And after that, he got a little bit too, it was, I started drifting away after his third album, me personally.
Yeah, I feel you. But you know what album I really liked, though? I really liked Relapse. I liked that shit a lot. You heard that one yet?
Relapse was good.
He got crazy bars. He got crazy bars on that record. If you can get by like some of like the weird accents, like me personally, I don't mind the shit at all. I think he's fucking killing it. That's probably the best Eminem album I've heard in like mad years. Man, it's funny. He drops an album after Relapse and just raps about how he hates Relapse, and I'm like, damn, that was a great album.
It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like, you actually. You know what's funny, Awkward? You actually did a song with my favorite MC of all time.
Who's that?
Cool G Rap.
Oh, yeah, man, I got two songs. Actually, three. I got one in the cut that no one's heard yet, and we got two.
You got three songs with him. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. That's my dude, man. He's the fucking greatest, bro. Hey, check this out, man. We was riding to Vendetta with Fox on the way up, and this fool had never heard Cool G Rap before, and I played him Cool G Rap for the first time, and I think Fox almost died. He was like, this is amazing. He's like, how do I not know about this? I'm like, bro,
like,
you need to
people talk about
this
wordplay.
Wow.
Like, Cool G was doing that back in the 80s. Like just taking words and just rhyming the same word like 800 times. Like, like G-Rap was doing that back in the 80s, in the 90s.
Hell yeah. And it's not even just the syllable patterns that he had either, which are crazy, but like the choice of words that he used were like so like grimy and like descriptive that it just made the bars like so much tighter. You know what I mean?
He was years ahead of his time. Years ahead.
Yeah, I mean, him and a handful of others in that time pretty much, invented all this multi-syllable rhyming and shit.
Exactly. Because before him, like Rakim and KRS and everything, like before that, everything was pretty much basic in hip hop. It was all the yes, y'all days and everything else. And
these
Run DMC and no disrespect to Run DMC, they was the shit for their era. But like rap evolved so much after them. Like like once the young cats, the new generation had started coming in, the whole landscape changed. I mean. Writing is totally different now, but I mean, that shit's still great too. I still love fucking Run DMC. I still listen to it. Oh, yeah, definitely.
You're right. On the bars, like, the level has just gone up on the writing, Yeah. Motherfuckers is technical as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. And music-related news, freaking NWA, West Coast group, just got greenlit. For
for a movie or something, right?
Yeah, for a movie.
Yeah,
they're casting for the movie now.
Ice Cube's son is going to play Ice Cube. I think some cafeteria worker that's never acted before is playing Eazy-E.
Probably looks like him.
Probably and some Shakespearean actor.
Sounds all right.
Got Dr. Dre. So
cool. Interesting. Are there any of them like known actors? No, none of them.
Probably not a lot of them. Probably be like the Biggie movie, have some unknowns on there.
Just someone that looks like the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just someone that looks like him. That's pretty much what they're going for.
Who'd you say?
Well,
was
Ice Cube's son got Ice Cube. Ice Cube's son got the role of Ice Cube. So
they should just get everybody's son, Dr. Dre's son.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good movie.
It'll be very interesting, man. It'll be interesting, man. Ice Cube's my favorite rapper of all
that's
time.
gonna be talking about the landscape of hip hop changing too, because shit wasn't the same after them motherfuckers dropped.
Oh no, not at all.
After them motherfuckers dropped, like shit was like they invented the term gangster music, like.
Oh yeah, man. Ice Cube, my favorite of all time, man. You ain't gotta tell me.
Very underrated, yeah. Very underrated. Yeah, a lot of people only know him as actor now. They don't know he was Dumb Nice.
Yeah, it's a bunch of youngsters, man. They ain't never heard America's Most Wanted or Death Certificate or any of that shit. That's like, it's crazy how many classics Cube has been a part of. Like not even just his own solo shit in a row, but then NWA and then West Side Connection.
He did a lot of writing. He did a lot of writing for NWA too.
Yeah, he wrote all that shit pretty much except Ran.
Eazy-E's first song, Ice Cube wrote it.
Yeah, I think he wrote all their shit except Ran.
Mm-hmm.
He was writing Dre shit as well.
Dre too. Yeah, he wrote Dre too.
Well, Dre never tried to claim he wrote his own material, right?
No, I don't think so.
He's always been kind of open about.
No, Dre never, never claimed to be an MC. You know, he always told everybody, I'm a producer who just happens to rap once in a while. Like, that's it.
But you know what's dope about it, though? Like, I'd rather hear a lot of rappers' lyrics with Dr. Dre's voice than their real voice.
He knows how to spit this shit. He's real good at performing somebody
Dre got his
else's
own
bars.
He sounds great. He sounds great.
Yeah. DOC used to write for him some, too. When his voice went out, I remember he used to write something, too. I think he wrote some of his bars for the Chronic. I think he was writing some of his bars for the Chronic, I believe.
Yeah, I think Jay wrote for him as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, do y'all even care if Detox come out?
What's that?
Hell yeah, of course.
I look
forward to anything. I look forward to anything.
I do. I want to see it. I want to see it. I mean, hear it, excuse me. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Speaking of Rakim, I'm trying to hear them joints with Rakim that he did.
Yeah.
But we never will, probably. That sucks.
How do you guys think the road to Total Slaughter tomorrow? How do you figure it to be shown? Do you think it's going to be like a real world type with just a battle at the end of the night?
It could very well be something like that. I'm not too sure.
A clip out. They got a clip out now. I don't know if y'all saw it.
With Daylyt.
Yeah, with Daylyt. And Lux and all of them talking about his antics.
Yeah, I mean, with a battle rap show without Daylyt in it would have been, like, pointless.
Yeah, Daylyt and Diz, you got to have them. You got to have Daylyt and Diz, for sure, if you're going to have a TV show in battle rap. There's no choice.
Yeah, I actually saw Daylyt and Pat Stay going back and forth. And, Pat Stay was on Twitter. Yeah, Pat Stay was on Twitter, and he said, like, smack rappers or something. And Daylight's like, oh, you mean niggers? I was the one, like, so Pat Stay was like, shut up. And then they just got into, like, a little talk about, like, actually battling each other. So
that's a really interesting matchup, honestly.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
That's really interesting.
Daylyt from, Okwerdz, you knew Daylyt from back when he battled Locksmith.
Yeah.
Back in the day when he wasn't the face that he is now, the tattoo face that he is now. Was he always, is something like a little loose with him, or is this all an act? I mean, do you know the real Daylyt?
Yeah, Daylight's cool as fuck, man. I feel like Daylyt is trolling us all, man. He's just like on some Andy Kaufman shit, just like entertained as fuck right now, even if we don't understand what the joke is. You know what I mean?
That's a good comparison. That's who he reminds me of, Andy fucking Kaufman.
He's just entertaining himself and his genius. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing is genius.
Young heads who don't know who Andy Kaufman is, Google him. That's Daylyt.
Yeah, that's definitely Daylyt. Definitely Daylyt. He's genius. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fake his own death in the next battle.
Yeah, word.
Andy Kaufman is buried in my town. I visited his cemetery before.
Is he really buried?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if he's dead. I don't know if he's really dead, man. He's chilling with Pac somewhere. He's chilling with Pac somewhere, bro.
You mean his tombstone is around your town? That's what
his tombstone is in my town. Yeah, his tombstone is in my town. But I mean, yeah, man. So let's get your predictions for Total Slaughter, the actual matchups.
Okay.
I ask everybody this when they come on the show.
I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair if I already know who's the finalist, or if you're talking about the main event. Okay.
Well, we could talk about the finalists.
Let's talk about the event.
We didn't sign no contracts. Well, I'm saying, we could talk about. All right.
No, I thought you can hit me with each match. I'm just gonna act like I'm psychic and just tell you everybody that won.
Oh no! I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I'm talking about the main event night.
Okay.
Rex Daylyt.
Rex Daylyt, man. That's an interesting one, man. It's actually really dope that it's on the card. It's a dope West Coast East Coast matchup. Personally, I think Daylight's a better writer. He's more consistent, and if he really wants this shit, he's gonna take it. I feel like Daylight's gonna get it. Rex gonna do his thing though. Don't get me wrong. Rex always does his numbers, especially in New York,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Daylyt is superior in all aspects. You know what I mean? I think Rex might have the advantage in flow, cadence, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I think Daylyt has him on bars and performance, so I don't know if a little fast rapping is going to be able to beat that.
I think time limit might play a factor. If it's a minute round, 2 minute rounds, or if they're doing URL style 4 minute rounds.
What are they doing anyway? Do we know? We don't know.
I heard it was 3 minutes. I heard it was 3 minutes for some of them.
3 rounds, 3 minutes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Daylyt will get it.
I think Daylight's going to lose, but he's going to win still.
Yeah, I mean, you can't kill Daylyt. There's no point. Yeah. There's no point in even battling him because you can't. Even if you beat him, you don't win anyway.
Yeah. I just saw him do a post to Newborn, and I was rolling. Psycho, I don't know if you've seen this, but Daylyt was like, message to Newborn revamp. You got to start choking again.
That's what
He said, when you choked against Young Cannon, you got Loaded Lux. You choked against Lux, you got on the URL stage. He said that you stopped choking, and they put you back to the PGs. You got to start choking.
Wow.
And I was rolling, man.
He's one of the best bloggers in battle rap, period. He's great. He's great.
I was like, this guy's an idiot. But I thought that was funny. He's like, yo, I lost all my matches, but I'm on Total Slaughter. And I was like, this guy's an idiot.
Hey, he did get Lux. Shit.
What happened?
I said this little Newborn really did get Lux, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's 106 in Park. That wasn't
I know. But it's still hella funny though to think about it.
Yeah. And now we have this conversation endlessly. I think Joe Budden is going to come out there and prove a lot of people wrong and prove that he belongs on that stage. So I'm picking Joe Budden's 2-1 over
Oh,
Hoffa.
wow. Damn.
Yeah.
2-1.
I know. Psycho got hollow. I don't even know. Psycho, do you think Joe Budden's going to do good? We lost Psycho. You guys picks on Joe Budden's album.
Man, I really don't know what to expect from Joe Budden, to be honest with you. I think the first thing I think about when I think of a mainstream artist battling is it doesn't matter how good they are at rapping. The question is, can you memorize 3 rounds and do it under that pressure? If he can't do that, then it doesn't matter how good he is or what he wrote. That's the real challenge of this battle. Because that shit, a lot of these rappers, I'm not saying Joe Budden does, because I'm not familiar with his recording process at all, but a lot of rappers do a lot of punch-ins and aren't used to their studio, spoon-fed in the studio. They're not used to, having that kind of pressure to perform a cappella. It's like, fuck, they hang on every syllable that you say. Like, you cannot make a mistake. So the pressure that he has on his back, I don't know. I mean, if he can get through 3 rounds, I think he'll do a good job. But at the end of the day, Hollow the Don is much more experienced. And to me, in my opinion, he's either the best motherfucker ever doing this or the second best motherfucker ever doing this, or somewhere in that realm, because this Hollow is incredible. I know firsthand what it's like to battle Hollow the Don, and that shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? I could barely battle the motherfucker. I don't know if Joe Budden's going to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough to have to look in the eyes of someone that's trying to disrespect you and do that shit. You know what I mean? That's the real challenge.
I'm glad you're explaining that to Jesse, because Jesse refuses to understand the difference between making a diss track and being on stage in front of that person, going 3-minute rounds, no beat, acapella. Like, and
it's crazy. A lot of people can rap, but can you do it with all the build-up and all of that of the event, and then you have this whole thing on your shoulders? You know what I'm saying? When that camera comes on, people's lives get crushed. Like, it's not something easy to do at all. Just to get through 3 rounds, whether they're good or not, just to have 3 rounds that suck, it's fucking hard as hell. Let alone to go up there and do some epic shit that's going to change the game. That shit is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. If you've even had to have got one performance like that in your life, you're lucky, because that shit is not easy to do. Like, just like I said, go up there and suck is not easy. So if he can handle the pressure cooker, then I think he'll do good. He'll do much better than Cannabis. But
I definitely think he will do better than Cannabis. I definitely think that.
I think he's a lot more familiar with battle rap these days. So
but, you know, I was gonna say he's in touch too. Like he was at Nome.
Yeah, he is. I question how much Cannabis really was in touch with what's going on before he battled.
Yeah, my question is, how much is Cannabis in touch with anything in the universe? That fool is crazy. Watching battles. He is not watching battles.
This is true.
Maybe he's in on this big Daylyt joke. Maybe him and Daylyt.
Maybe he sacrificed himself for battle rap to get bigger.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? That's crazy.
All right, and then we got the well, I don't know which one is the main event. I would actually think that one's the main event, but the rematch.
I would think so.
Mook versus Lux, 3 rounds, 5 minutes. I'm picking Murda Mook on it.
Man, that's so tough to decide that one, man. That's tough, but I feel like I got to give it to Mook too. To be honest, I think he's a lot more strategic, and he's going to be personal and strategic. And in my opinion, that almost always wins when you're strategic. I feel like Lux is going to do his typical, jibber jabber, and Mook's just going to fucking have a slow pace and just crush him. You know what I mean? And he's going to have crazy bars too. And I felt like personally that Mook lost the first match. So, and I feel like after and I feel like after how the backlash he got from the Iron Solomon thing, I feel like Mook's going to be more hungry. I feel like Lux has already got a couple like big paid, hyped up battles. He might be a little bit comfortable. Like he's going to perform well, but I feel like Mook is going to deconstruct him better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think Mook knows the game tape, even though he's getting a lot of criticism with his performance against Solomon. Like the DNA backlash. DNA is actually asking for Mook for Summer Madness 4. What would you guys feel about that if DNA gets Mook for Summer Madness 4?
I mean, there's probably a lot of people I'd rather see him against, and I don't know if they're going to pay him for that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not interested in seeing that. Not right now.
I'd rather, if Mook was to battle Summer Madness 4, I would rather see him battle somebody. There's a couple other people I'd rather see him step in the ring.
I think so too. I think even Mook and Hitman will be tight. They're good performers.
I'd rather see Mook and Surf.
I'd rather not see Surf.
They've been going back and forth a lot too. So like I know Surf definitely wants that, and I think Mook's willing to take Surf. So that's
I think it's an easy win for Mook. I think Surf is horrible. Surf is the absolute worst out of everybody.
Arsenal got a card coming up. I think Rex versus Sugar's on it. I forgot Okwerdz.
That's when I was telling you about the Serious Jones thing.
Right. Okwerdz versus Charlie Clips, I believe. I'm not going to say the name of this person who said this, but now he made Tech 9 versus O Solo, and he thinks Arsenal is just doing this to like have a laugh out of it.
Yeah, you might as well book Tiger Ty for that. Tiger Ty versus Old Solo. Tiger Ty versus Tech 9.
What do you guys feel about that matchup, Tech 9 versus Old Solo? It's
perfect.
Weird because Old Solo was such a car train wreck in his first battle.
It was a classic.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazingly terrible. Put it that way.
Like, that shit is up there with Cannabis. Like, when you think of classic train wrecks, you think it's your top three train wrecks in battle rap is O Solo, Cannabis, and E-Ness in no particular order.
That's pretty good.
But do you think that's why Arsenal booked him again? Do you think he thinks people want to see, like, this train wreck?
He's just doing it on purpose because he knows it's going to be funny as shit to watch them do their weird shit to each other. That's all it is. That's all. He knows what he's doing.
It's funny. Somebody else said that to me, but why would he waste money if just to sit back and laugh?
Because that's views.
Oh, I doubt they're really getting paid like that.
You don't understand, Jesse. The train wrecks get views. Go check the numbers. The train wrecks get
views. It's probably a lot cheaper than you think.
To this day, they go back and watch those train wrecks.
Yep.
They love it.
And I guarantee that battle is cheaper to book than you think it is. Promise you.
Yeah, you said you don't think so, Psycho?
No, I'm agreeing with him. I'm saying probably so.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, true. Let's take a few callers. I know a few callers want to get on here with Okwerdz, 100 Bars Magazine, R Zilla.
Yeah, let's see. We ain't talked to fans in a while. Let's go. 718, you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, what's good, son? How you?
Shit, man. Shit, y'all got Okwerdz on right now, right?
Yeah.
New York?
What's up?
Oh, man, yo, that's funny as hell, though. Nigga said Surf the worst, bro. Like, this nigga's way worse than Surf. Like, Surf got some bad moments. Like, he got some bad moments. But the worst, bro, like, goddamn, bro. Come on, man.
Is that the question? Is that a question?
Yeah,
what's your question?
It wasn't a question. It turned into the question, though. Like,
it turned into a statement.
Yeah, we're like, how the fuck, bro? Like, oh man. All right, so the question would have to be, when you watch the battle, like, I mean, you kind of gave your answer, but what's the things that you look for? Like, you said the performance and the charisma and shit. But, like, what makes him bad? Because he has performance. In my opinion, I feel like
he does. And that's why he's gotten so big. Because charisma really just proves what I said, that charisma really does take you to the top.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's got that. He does have that, but I just feel that he says such terrible shit that I just can't, like, I'm never engaged by any bar that he ever says.
Damn, man.
So I can't really, you know what I mean? But I would never deny that he has a good performance and, charisma, and that's pretty much what's probably made him a character that people like to watch. I'm just not interested in the things that he says. I feel like there's a million other people that do it a lot better.
Yeah. Now with the wreck shit, man, because I mean, I feel like, well, I hear that your performance, I still haven't watched it myself, so I ain't even going Dick Rider, I mean, whatever it is. But I haven't seen it myself. Niggas said that your performance versus Arsenal was one of the most slept on and probably your best performance in one of a classic match. Like, but Arsenal, I felt like, I mean, I don't know the history, but I felt like you wanted Rex more. So why, you know what I'm saying, why do you think it came out that way? Because the Rex battle, I mean, you did what you were supposed to do, but it didn't translate to, you feel me, all of that. Like the Grudge match, that's a Grudge match, you versus Rex.
Yeah.
Why, you know what I mean, why didn't it translate? That's my question.
I think the Arsenal battle translated a little better because it was so fucking unexpected. You know, when that shit happened, like, not a lot of people around. Now, there's a lot of new fans out there that weren't around even when that shit happened. But when that shit happened, it was like a nuclear bomb was dropped on battle rap. And it was just like, it was a crazy impact because it was out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere. The Rex shit, we saw it coming. It was a long-ass feud. We all had time to fucking gas it up and put it on a pedestal to be disappointed no matter what happened. The battle was still a good battle. But when you get something crazy expectations, it's kind of hard to live up to that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Sometimes, a lot of times with these grudge matches, and Rex is in the middle of them because Rex is a talker. So Rex had the grudge with Tez, but it's easy to be let down with these grudge matches.
It is. You expect so much. Sometimes the blogs.
You know what? I think hyping stuff for a long time is good, but it also kills the battle. Like when you and Rex was going back and forth, y'all went back and forth for a year, maybe more. Before y'all got in the ring. So it was like by the time y'all got in the ring, it really wasn't too much y'all could really say to each other that wasn't already said in the blog already.
Yeah, we had said a lot. Yeah.
So it's like it kind of takes away from the battle a little bit. But it's
a
good
delicate
for hyping
balance.
up the battle, but it takes away from the substance that's going to be within the battle.
Yeah. It's a delicate balance, man. You just got to learn to play it in the middle,
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm worried about with the B Magic verse Conceited, man, because it's already been so much, you know what I mean? It's been so long, Cuz Harding in it.
Classic example, look at Verb and Swave. That battle took too long to happen. It took too long to happen.
But on occasion, it does live up to it. I thought Hollow and Lux was a great battle.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining.
But think about it. They wasn't going back and forth in blogs either.
No, they weren't. I mean, Hollow tried to years ago.
That was more of like, let's see who's the best.
But they did have a history though from way back. Hollow was calling him out from a long time ago, back in his Fight Club days.
But it wasn't like they wasn't doing like what Okwerdz and Rex was doing,
No, you're right.
Like
Lux
funny
didn't
and
really.
everything else. Like it was none of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Hollow
really
doesn't even do that. Hollow's not a talker. Hollow's not even a talker like that. Like he's not a person who's going to get up there and just talk a lot before the battle. He's just like y'all already know what it is. The Dawn, you should know that. I'm gonna do my thing. Bang, bang, bang. That's it. He don't want to talk too much.
That's what Hollow does to the public. When you battle Hollow, you're going back and forth with Hollow.
Then he lets it all out. Exactly. He lets it all out.
Me and him,
he doesn't do it.
No, I mean even leading up to the battle. Like he won't do a blog, but we'll be going back and forth privately.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? He plays a lot of head shit. So even me and him before we battled, no one even really knew about it. We were just talking amongst ourselves, psyching each other out.
Yeah.
That's the shit he does. He don't make it public.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. And then my last word, man, I mean, you're not as far back as the Philly shit. But with the return of the Philly, I'm asking everybody this shit. But with the return of the Philly class, you know what I'm saying? And I told you, I don't think nobody translated well. Surprisingly, I think Kaboom had the best.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Actually, while you're saying that, if you guys saw the Rayman versus Ty Law battle.
Oh, boy, did I.
told you, bro. That was terrible, bro. That was terrible.
But
that was terrible.
I don't know what happened there.
First of all, I don't want to talk too bad about that battle because the audio was really crap.
Yeah, the battle was dope. The battle was dope, but a lot of the audio and technical issues took away from it.
And it was like it was. I couldn't really get into it the way I wanted to because of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I'm not going to really go too hard on that battle like that because of the audio issues.
Audio aside, though.
I was watching that shit real detailed, man. I actually really liked the battle. It was sad that the audio was messed up. For me, I come from, when this shit wasn't even on the internet, you was lucky to get a pixelated-ass 56K fucking video of this shit. So, I've become real good at translating this shit over the years. So it was still mad entertaining to me, but like I said, the technical shit definitely took away.
I thought Rayman's flow was on point. I thought his
Rayman was nice. Rayman is one of my favorites. He's one of the cleanest. He's one of the cleanest to me.
I thought his bars kind of dated.
Yeah, his third round, you saw him adapting to the new style. But what his bars, some of his bars, it was like, it's like you know what I mean, not on Una Lavo shit, rhyming boogers, but he rhyming boogers and shit. Like, it's like Dookie and shit like that. It's like, come on, bro, you can't use Dookie as a punchline and you talking about guns and shit and the crowd, this is another thing, yo, I don't never want to hear another thing about New York bias ever again as long as I'm alive, yo. These niggas cheering for Rayman shit like KOTD was cheering for Canada shit. They ain't know what the fuck you was talking about. He was talking about anything. He was like,
that was in Philly.
You said what?
Oh, you're saying that?
It was in
Philly.
Philly.
It was
in Philly, I believe.
Yo, they wasn't in Ty Law. He not even word. You niggas is on the stage talking about Ty Law. Niggas in the crowd screaming shit at him. Ty Law dropping haymakers. Niggas is acting like they whack like yo, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, Ty Law.
New York, one thing about us,
Ty Law is
say
nice.
we boo, but if something's hot, we cheering for whatever's hot, man. We not gonna let you just say some hot shit.
I always say, the people can complain about New York booing, but a lot of it is justified booing. It's not. A lot of it is justified booing. It's not like It's up to the MC. It's all up on the MC. I mean, like because they'll boo you and cheer you all in the same battle. They'll boo you and cheer you all in the same battle. So it's like they're not hating. It's like they're not hating. They just letting you know when they're not feeling that bar. Okay, I ain't feeling that bar. Like, I ain't feeling that. But you say something hot right behind it, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, now you start. Now you cooking. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like
they wasn't trying to feel Ty Law. They gave him maybe 3, and he earned those 3. He dropped some haymakers, and those are 3 earned. But I said all that to say this: is there anybody else that you want to see come back from the old era that you think could translate well? Because Kaboom, like I said, Kaboom, I think, had the best updated lyrics, adjusted battle rap technique. I think his performance was off. I think Rayman had the best performance. I haven't seen Reed yet.
We just had somebody, the one person I could think of, we just had on Thursday. That's 40 Cal. That's the one person I could think of.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I'd like to see him versus Conceited or B-Magic.
There's not too many people from back then that I think bars can still translate today, and he's one of the people I think a lot of his bars will still translate today in a battle if nobody ever heard him before.
Female-wise, I wouldn't mind seeing Lady Luck.
Yeah, I would like to see Luck back in.
I want to see Jay Mills, man. Am I bugging for Jay Mills?
Jay Mills is another one. Jay Mills is another one.
And am I bugging? Wait. Am I bugging for my son?
No, that'd be dope.
I'd rather see Jay Mills, but yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I wanted to see Reed really bad. I still haven't seen it yet. I gotta see this. That's the one I wanted to see.
It's not worth watching.
I wasn't excited about seeing that. Jesse was.
I seen some kind of little, I don't know what it is, some kind of bootleg video that showed a couple seconds of it, and to me Reed was kind of doing good, but the crowd was showing all up.
Good. I heard he started off good, and it just got progressively worse as the battle went on.
Yeah. I think he needs another battle or something like that. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Man. Yeah, man, I told Arsenal asked me if I battle Reed Dollars, too, on that card. Man, he wanted too much money, too.
Oh, wow.
And actually, I didn't even mention that. I would have did that, but I don't know. I haven't even seen, you know what I mean? What happened.
I think you and Jones will be a dope battle, though, because you guys
It'd be interesting, right? It'd be interesting, right?
You guys both have that kind of, talk style. Jones talks, you have talk, but you have some of that also.
No,
I think it'll be an entertaining battle. Trust
me, I'm smart about the people I choose to, get into it with. I know what'll work and what won't.
Right. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, we got somebody from. See another 209. What's good? You there?
Stockton.
What up, divas?
What up?
This is actually a 2-part question for my owner, Okwerdz. This is Okwerd's hat, by the way. I just want to know when you're going to battle again, step in that ring, and avenge your name and yourself. And another thing is, I just want to know when the fuck you going to worm me again. You haven't warned me in 2 months.
Diva. That's funny, man. Nah, you actually, man, you tripping right now, man. You got a few appearances in the new videos that we got.
That's what's up. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I'm calling in.
Losing your memory? Hat?
I'm losing my... Yeah, I'm smoking too much of that reefer, but it's all good. It's all good.
You're getting contact from me.
Oh, yeah, I smoke. I'm a hat. I fucking smoke. Yeah, so what? But that's what's up. That's what I want to hear. Shout out to Jesse Regan. Shout out to URL's Battle Rap Arena. And Okwerd's hat is out.
Hey. That was a pleasant surprise.
Thank goodness it was him and not DNA.
You never know what happens when you get me on here, man. We got surprises.
You never know. Let's see. Let's go.
It was him and not DNA's tooth.
Oh, he's called here. He's called here before. That was funny.
He cursed me out, right? I wasn't on the
571. All right, 571 ain't paying attention.
Nope.
See, let's go.
Probably an internet troll.
Oh shit, we got Jesus online. Jesus, you there?
Yo, what up, y'all? What up?
What's good, man? Dark Skin Jesus, yeah. Jet Lag TV.
Okwerdz, man. What's going on, man? Your hat asked you the question I've been dying to ask. Who's next, man? When you coming back?
Shit, man. Like I said, man, I'm not really looking, man. I'm doing a lot of really fucking dope shit right now. But like I said, if anything real interesting came up, I would consider it. You know, like I said before, I did agree to the Serious Jones thing on UW, but he kind of fucked that up. So, I mean, it's possible, but it's not something that I'm really looking for. You know, I'm doing like I said, a lot of other things right now that are taking a lot of my time and energy. And I don't even know that I would have time to prepare for one right now the way that I would want to and the way that I would have to.
I can respect that.
But, you know, shit, just the other day I think Verb was saying he wanted to battle me on URL or something like that. But I don't know. I don't think he's reliable enough to battle at this point.
What do you mean? Wow. He has to be backed out of battles, or?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What does that mean by not reliable?
Reliable as in if I'm going to prepare for my greatest performance and he's going to go there and just choke and suck and not care and just say that he wins no matter what happens, like I'm not interested in wasting my time on that.
Well, yeah,
that's exactly what I told him. That's what I told him, and he said, I feel you. So that tells me that he agrees that he's not going to try.
Yeah.
Damn. That's kind of
honestly, I might have a better chance in New York on URL than him.
But he actually got a good reception on his battle against Grudge.
I heard he did. I heard it's the first time that he ever got cheered for in New York. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected that, too, because he wasn't...
That's going to ruin his niche, though. He ain't going to like it too much. It's going to ruin his niche. He ain't going to...
Yeah.
You won't have a leg to stand on no more when he gets booed.
Yeah. But he likes being the bad guy, though. I like it, too, sometimes.
Well,
you kind of played that role for the ground.
You're one of those. You're one of the early battle rap bad guys. You know what I'm saying? You were one of the first dudes on the West Coast going hard. Fuck New York. You know, Fresh Coast this, Fresh Coast that. I mean, I'm one of those fans. I remember those. I was
I remember that. Yeah.
I keep it a buck. I was never an Okwerdz fan, but I respect you for what you have done for battle rap.
I can respect that.
You know what I'm saying? You have every battle I've seen you in. You come with some shit. It's like that's why I respect the older battle rappers. Well, not older, but the battle rappers before some of these new guys, because you guys took it a little more serious. You came prepared at all times. Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah.
I came prepared.
I feel it, man. I feel it.
What?
You was about to say something?
What's up?
Oh, no, I thought you was going to finish your thing. My question is, you just said Surf was whack. You think in this era, you and Surf on the same stage, you have a chance against him?
Chance, I think I could kill him, but I would never take that battle because he sucks. I wouldn't even waste my time. I wouldn't even want to hear what he has to say.
This time last year, or was it maybe a little earlier or later, Surf was probably talked about as one of the best battle rappers out. I'm not saying it was deserved, but at one point, Surf was that nigga, and you're telling me you would not battle him at all.
I mean, I think someone saying that he's that dude at a certain point is a matter of opinion, and we just have different opinions. Like battle rap is, everyone is always like, oh, you're hating or you're an idiot if you don't have the same exact opinion as me. Well, guess what? There's billions of people in the world, and we all think different shit, and I just don't think Surf is that good. It's just not my preference, not my cup of tea.
Okay, fair enough. That's your preference. But Surf,
you know?
Yeah, but wouldn't you battle him because of his fan base?
Hold on, what?
Wouldn't you battle him just because of his fan base? And if
See, there's a couple things on that. I mean, he's got a fan base, but, like, his fans are fucking retarded a lot of the time, dude. Like, I don't want them following me if I beat him. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not interested. Like, yeah, he's got a fan base, but it's like, it doesn't motivate me to battle him where I'm like, ooh, I'm not thinking in my head like, ooh, this is going to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? This is like me just going here and taking your fans real quick.
I take small offense. Take small offense to that because I am a Surf fan. I keep it a buck. I do like Surf as a battle rapper. And
no, I said a lot of
times. A lot of your fans from the grind time days, my nigga, like, come on. A lot of niggas.
Hey, a lot of battle fans in general are crazy, man.
I think that'll be a good battle just because of the fact that you really think that Surf ain't shit anymore. And I think
I never thought he was shit. I never thought he was shit. It's not about it anymore. I never thought he was.
Surf was never shit, in Okwerd's words. The Surf was never shit. I think you should. That'll be a good comeback battle for you and a great bounce back battle for him after his last performance.
After his last like 3 terrible ones in a row, I'm good. I don't want
3? 3 bad Surf battles?
Well, let's see. Let's run it back. Calico killed him. Clips killed him. Who was the one before that killed him? Hollow definitely beat him. And then even before that was Big T. That's like 4 back-to-back. That's terrible.
Who y'all talking about right now? My phone cut me off.
The battles were still good battles, though. You know, Surf versus Big T Big T won, but that was still a good matchup. Surf versus Hollow, I thought was a good matchup. But yeah, like you said, it's not my opinion.
Was a great matchup. Surf versus Clips was just.
Conceded got him too. Like that's a lot back in like damn near almost all of them in a row.
No, that's a classic. You can't say Surf lost that one. That was a classic.
How can I not? I can say whatever I want.
Absolutely
a lot of people feel the same way.
You're absolutely right. Battle rappers, y'all have the right to say anything y'all like.
If people can have no name on the internet and troll people on a YouTube comment and have their opinion, then why can't I?
You're right.
This is true. Yeah. Now, before my phone rudely interrupted me, I was going to ask you, like, why do you think you see more people choking nowadays than you did back when, like in 2009 and 2010 or whatever, back when, you know, battle rap was first starting to explode on the internet?
Hey, battle rap's a lot bigger, man. It's a lot more of that pressure that we were talking about, man. It's a bigger stage. If you've never been on a big stage before and you step on one, it's going to affect you no matter what. Like, and you're not going to be ready for it until that second when you step on it and realize it, like, oh, fuck. This shit is really crazy. So it's that pressure that breaks people. Like there's a million people out there that could rap better than me, that could rap better than Lux, could rap better than da-da-da. But if you put them in front of a camera, they're going to crumble and die. And that's the reason why people like us get to do what we do, because we don't. And we can handle it. Not only handle it, but act cool and fucking comfortable. It's fucking real hard, man. I think that's what it is, especially a lot of people new to it.
It's not like they're taking more battles than you guys did, because you guys still was battling, like, back then was like once a month, it seemed like almost, or at least every other month. You guys were putting in a lot of work back then. It was just you guys. It wasn't like this big influx of MCs like it is now. Like, it was just you guys pretty much. You guys was, you know, pretty much setting the standard.
Yeah, we had to build it. But then again, too, a lot of top-tier rappers, they're saturating themselves and just taking whatever battles for money, and they're not caring about it also. So that's another big help. I think a lot of money and greed fucks up a lot of battles as well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get, y'all gonna give me 5,000 to battle MC so and so in fucking Norway? Yeah, fuck yeah. We're gonna go there and not care about that battle at all, and just beat this guy. Doesn't even matter what happens.
Yeah.
So a lot of these dudes will do that. They'll take 2 free battles in 1 month just to get a check, and like all 3 battles will suck.
Yeah.
Or they may choke or stumble a lot more than usual.
Only have 2 rounds prepared.
I feel one of the other reasons why battle rappers choke nowadays is because they become internet celebrities before they actually become battle rap celebrities, in a sense. Like, they after one battle, win, lose, or draw, you know, like he said, certain trolls on the internet will still tell a nigga he won.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, Ill Will is my man. I think Ill Will is one of the best dudes doing it.
He's nice. He's nice.
To see niggas write Ill Will 3-0 DNA is just like retarded.
Yeah.
You're just either a DNA hater or just a huge Ill Will fan.
Hey, yeah, they exist, bro. There's people that come up to me in person and tell me that I killed Rome. And I have to tell them, like, come on, bro. Like, I appreciate gesture, but come on. Like, they'll try to make up some excuse, like, oh, I hate his voice, or all he said was this. Like, come on, bro. Like, this, like, I can keep it real on my own shit. You know what I mean? I don't gotta, you know, I don't need that. A lot of battle rappers get gassed up off a lot of shit.
People are going to
like
take L's. I mean, it's battle rap. People are going to take L's. You battle long enough, you're going to end up taking an L.
Of course.
The only people I know that could possibly be undefeated is people that only battled like 2 or 3 times, and then they left and never retired. Like if you was in the game battling X amount of times, you're going to end up taking an L.
I believe it's your own fucking karma. If you just fucking smash hella people in a row, like, your shit's going to come back around to you.
That's why I respect what that Ill Will tweeted that. And I do remember when you battled Rome, and you kind of made that tweet also talking about, like, nah, I lost to Rome, come on. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not here to fucking lie to myself, you know what I mean? I know that I do pretty damn good in every battle, but that battle I didn't.
But then you do have other battle rappers like Arsenal, where you, like you said, most people thought that you won that battle, that, you know, he would say that he beat you. Like, Arsenal, I don't think he's ever admitted to a loss. He says that he beat you.
No, he never has. He's never admitted. He thinks he beat Hitman and me. Like, come on.
So, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you do have battle rappers that do that, too, that actually helps out. You know, me and Dark Skin Jesus was talking about this earlier, too, you know, with the DNA and Ill Will shit. And it's usually, like, the camera usually helps out the person who got talked down during the battle.
Yeah.
No, always. Like, oh, they didn't do that bad. Not always, but most of the time it's like, well, this person wasn't that bad. He was actually kind of ill. And then
it's because they've been given the perception that this person did so terrible by the way that everybody's talking about it. Then when you finally see it, it doesn't live up to your expectation of how terrible it's supposed to be.
Right. And then the person that everybody says did great is usually like, well, he wasn't that crazy.
He was, exactly. Like, y'all was gassing the performance. Y'all was gassing that shit.
Yeah, same people that just sit on the couch all day. Never been to a battle.
Don't go to events and talk the most shit of the people that piss me off the most.
Yeah, it's normally the people that's never been to an event that talks the most shit. That's normally how it happens. Of course.
When someone says, oh, that line wasn't that crazy, they just going crazy in the building because he's from New York or whatever it may be. They don't understand what it feels like to stand around 1,000 to 2,000 people and hear them erupt. Someone dropping a haymaker. You understand?
It's a crazy feeling.
It's a much bigger difference. No matter what, I don't care what people say. Oh, I won on cam. Like, winning on cam is cool. I guess that's the new thing to say. But let's be real.
It ain't new. Yeah. They've been saying that one for a while.
You're not battling that man for the camera. You're supposed to win that day.
Yeah, like when you're there, they're battling to get crowd reaction. When MCs write their bars, they're writing to win in the room. They're not. People are not writing their bars to win on cam, for the most part.
I actually have to disagree with that. Now, recently, there's been MCs that I know that have like tuned out the crowd and say I'm spitting for the camera because I know the YouTube views are going.
No, it happens.
And that's the problem with battle rap, because they're spitting for the people who are not even paying to come see them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but a lot of them are going to be the ones to see it, though.
You're absolutely right. They're not helping putting money in their pockets. That's for sure.
Yeah, here's my whole thing with Cliff's statement about, like, you know, the only people that paid. I understand can say if you won or lost or not. I'm gonna watch Battle LA. I really can't go out to LA right now.
But you're not gonna be able to.
But I'm gonna give my opinion on who won or lost. You know?
But you know, it's battle rap. is battle rap events in almost every region now. So, you know, it's like it's really no excuse not to make it to a event.
Yeah,
like I said, it doesn't have to
to
necessarily be a King of the Dot Fresh Coast event. Maybe, you know, if you live in the Midwest, go to a guerrilla warfare event. If you live, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's places everywhere. You know, if you live in Connecticut, go to our Battle League. Like, you know, like, it's events being thrown everywhere. You know, pick one. And just go support.
Yeah, you got to go to
being
the
in the
event,
building and actually seeing the difference. It's like watching the NBA game. You watch the NBA playoff game at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Completely different atmosphere when you in the arena or when you
in the garden
in
the garden of Rush. Like, it's a whole different feeling.
Completely different atmosphere. Completely different atmosphere. That's a good comparison.
I can't stress it enough to the people that watch this shit, man, to fucking go to an event and fucking experience it, man. You're going to have a blast. You're going to go home and your legs are going to be hurt like a motherfucker, but you're going to you're going to be hungry as shit, but you're going to love it. About that. You're going to love it, though.
Be sore. Be prepared to be sore the next day like you was fighting or something, but
you're going to love it, though.
But you're going to have a good time.
At least when you repeat a ball, like when Hitman's remixes, at least if you were in the building, when you repeat the bar, it has more feeling to you than just seeing some bullshit that you heard from a nigga on Twitter or something.
Exactly. And then you can see the difference between the way a battle looks then you can actually know what people were talking about when you come back from the event thinking somebody got killed, and then you watch it back on camera and it don't look that way. Then you can understand what people was talking about.
I had a nigga in the Facebook group tell me that that Good took Verb jacket off of Verb and put it on before he walked out at no fault. You see what I'm saying? Niggas will just make shit up because they wish they were in the building.
Yeah,
like, it gets that crazy.
Yeah. That's funny. Let's take another call.
I wanted to ask you too. Were the turnouts to Grand Time events when you guys were doing it, like you versus Arsenal? Like, what was the turnouts like? What was the fans like? Like the number of fans?
Yeah, was it like 500,000?
500,000? No.
No, I'm saying like 500 or 1,000.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Yeah, it's probably like closer to the 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That has to be that facility.
A couple of those
where you guys had Con versus Arsenal, right? That building.
Yeah, same place.
Yeah, that looks like it holds
it's actually
it looked like it holds about 2,000.
Yeah, it's a big place, man. It's a real big place.
It looked like a warehouse. Was it a warehouse?
It was a venue. It's called the Oakland Metro. They do a lot of shows there and shit. A lot of big shows there.
Oh, okay. It looked almost like a warehouse, like y'all was like right in the middle of a warehouse, like a big.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that. It's crazy, dude. It's a real crazy place, man. It would be dope if we could fucking use it again sometime, man. It's like a legendary. You know what I mean? I'd love to see that at like a Battle of the Bay in the future.
Like, what happened with the last Battle of the Bay and you, Okwerdz? That's what I would want to ask as well.
Hey, they offered me DNA like 87 times.
Oh, really?
You refused to battle him?
And I said no 87 times.
Oh, you should have took it.
You refused to battle DNA, right?
No, but you know what though? There was some other shit on that card that I had to pass that up. Wasn't nothing. I think at that point I almost was around to doing it, but there was some other behind the scenes shit that I don't even really want to bring up that has nothing to do with DNA that me and DNA have spoke about, and he knows about it already.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? There's a reason that
in that battle, man. That's
there was a reason.
There's a lot of shots taken at you.
Yeah, there's a reason that he needed to battle pass that day. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Gotcha.
But
you know what? I think that's another one though. You and DNA has become such a almost like a grudge match. Like it's like 3-4 years that it's gonna be like not.
Yeah, it's gonna suck when it happens. It's gonna suck. We're gonna do it in fucking 5 years, and it's gonna be terrible. We're finally gonna do it. We're gonna get offered we're gonna get offered 20 racks each on Total Slaughter, and we're just gonna suck.
Yeah.
that battle would have got a zillion views if it was back during the grind time era.
Yeah, we could probably still get $1 million on it if we wanted to.
Y'all need to holler at Smack and just make an all-white card, get Okwerdz versus Real Deal, Rosenberg Raw, call up Big K, couple of food, you know what I mean? Make it happen.
I just want to have a voiceover battle with Beasley. That's it.
You got to get your rematch because he won the first one.
Well, I didn't respond to the next one because I had always planned. So I always planned to respond to the whole situation in a battle. In a battle that never happened. So never touched on it. I just stayed silent. But it may have to arise someday.
Yeah. Let's take another call. Let's go 646. You there?
Yo, what's going on?
What's good, man?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just listening. When y'all said that I'm the total battle rap slaughter, total battle
slaughter tomorrow night, midnight, Eastern Standard Time, Fuse TV.
Tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Well, technically Thursday.
Yeah, technically
Thursday.
But if you stay up, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, but 12 a.m. 12 a.m. tomorrow night.
But I'm over here just listening, and I'm like,
I'm interested.
Didn't Disaster come on the show and let y'all know what happened to Cannabis that night? Why he bombed against Disaster? Then Disaster get on the show himself and tell y'all what happened?
Yeah.
I was listening.
Disaster said he's talking about last time Disaster was on.
Yeah, he told y'all what happened to Cannabis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why you letting this fucking Okwerdz talk shit about Cannabis like he good? Yo, Okwerdz, why you talking shit about
what are you talking about?
Like you could beat them. You can't beat Surf. Are you kidding?
Oh, my God. Congratulations. We have an opinion. Oh, my God. Guess what? There's 10 billion more on the planet that don't agree with you.
I'm sorry. It's just, yo.
Oh, it's a fact because you're the authority on the matter. So it's a fact.
Jesse, this is disappointing that y'all letting this battle, this D-list, this D+, D-, whatever battle rapper talk about Cannabis and Disaster like that?
What did I say about Disaster?
Nah, he ain't saying nothing bad about Disaster. He ain't saying nothing bad about
listening to the show?
Hold on. Are you talking about Cannabis or are you talking about Disaster?
Let him talk. Let that man
Cannabis and Tsu Surf. What happened?
Are you even listening to the show?
Of course I'm listening to you talking nonsense. You over here talking about Surf.
You're naming the wrong battlers. You don't even know what you're talking about.
My bad. I made a mistake. You over here talking about Surf is the worst battle rapper. Like you could beat him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you beat Surf? Never.
Okay, great. Enjoy your opinion. That's awesome. It means nothing. There's no validity to anything you're saying. I don't care.
Validity. Who the last person you beat?
360, a multi-platinum artist. I beat Real Deal. I beat Arsenal. I beat T-Rex. We could go all day.
He's not a battle rapper.
Oh, he's not? Fuck. Well, it's crazy. He's got battles on YouTube that got 2 million views. That's crazy. But he's not a battle
winning
rapper.
Those battles? Is he battling?
Yeah, he is. Just not the one against me. I know what you're doing, just trying to discredit anything positive I say, so I'm not going to get nowhere with you. You have an opinion, and I don't care about it.
It's not an opinion. You was cool with me until you started talking nonsense about Cannabis and Surf, like you better than them. Like, dude, you're not.
I am. So what?
You're not.
Great. Congratulations. You built up the courage, and you called me and let out your feelings.
That was DNA like you're supposed to been doing, get 3-0, like we know you about to do anyway.
Oh, my God.
Yo, do y'all hear this dude? Yo, Psycho, do you hear him right now talking?
Yeah, they invited me on the show. They hear me. They hear me.
No.
We have technology.
Y'all not saying nothing. Y'all just letting him run his mouth like he's nice. This is like when Tech 9 gets on the show and Norbs calls him the greatest. Yo, Tech 9 is terrible, just like Okwerdz.
Tsu Surf.
I used to like Okwerdz.
I
used to like Okwerdz.
Mad as hell right now.
Up until now, I used to like Okwerdz. I'm not mad. It's just disappointing.
You sound like you're raising your voice.
It's disappointing when battle rappers like you and Tech 9 get on the show and talk like y'all gods. And
they invited me, not you. What you want me to do?
It don't matter who invited you.
Yeah, it does. That's actually why I'm here, because they invited me. It actually matters a lot.
Yo, battle somebody that's top tier. Battle somebody with some bars.
Okay, Okwerdz, like Arsenal or like T-Rex or something like that.
You lost those battles.
Okay.
You lost.
Okay, I lost every battle I ever did, right?
You say what?
I lost every battle, right?
The people you just named, you lost to them. Yeah.
Okay, well, then that shows where the validity of your opinion is.
You did lose. Who did you beat? You beat Arsenal? No.
What's up?
You beat Arsenal? No. You beat Rex?
This is one of them. This is one of them that we was talking about earlier.
You beat Rex? Did you beat Rex?
Hey, press the hang up button on this guy.
Yeah.
He's done. He's
All
done.
right, we gotta
He's
get
done.
ready to go. Thanks for calling this. We gonna catch you the next time. Thanks. All right, let's see. Let's go 215. You there? Let me find out. 215.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep. Yeah, what up, Psycho?
Yo, what's this?
Hello?
Neef?
Yeah, this is Neef, man.
Yeah, what's going on, son? How you?
What's up?
Philly in the
Yo,
building, man. Your
Neef,
boy
man.
Reed Dollars, Neef. Your boy Reed Dollars, son.
Yeah, Reed,
What happened?
man. I heard Reed didn't show up, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I was disappointed to hear that, man.
If Jesse said it was that bad, it must have been bad. Because Jesse was...
It was bad, man. Maybe, hopefully it'll look better on camera, but yeah.
I hope so, man. I'm a big Reed Dollars fan. I was looking forward to that, man. I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm a big Reed fan too. I was really disappointed, but you know.
Who on the show? That's Big K?
Nah,
Awkward.
that's awkward.
Oh, you talking about my twin brother? Yeah, yeah. I'm the older, more handsome one.
So, Psycho,
Yeah.
y'all think Reed can bounce back?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
I like to get quiet.
I don't know. I don't know if he can bounce back. I don't know if he gonna have to take a break and readjust and study this a little bit. And
I think battle rap is so wishy-washy that all he has to do is have one good performance and he'll be right back on his dick. I think anybody can fucking bounce back. All you have to do is do good. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
These motherfuckers are such bandwagon riders.
I don't know. Ness had a decent performance when he bounced back after DNA's joint, and nobody really talks about him in a decent light either, right? About
Yeah,
that.
because not a lot of people saw that battle though. More people.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
Enos versus
People, man, I
Bandwagon.
just think people be hating on Philly, man.
Nah, yo, trust me, man. Mad people in the room wanted to see Reed do good that
I don't think it's bad. I think people want to see Philly. Like, people want to see something coming out of Philly that's
They're
doing
some of the most underrated battle rappers.
Yeah, like
in my opinion.
Did y'all see that Rain Man battle? He came back versus Ty Law.
Yeah,
I saw it, but I didn't like the audio. The audio kind of was fucking with me a little bit in that battle. You saw it, Neef?
Yeah, I was there. It went down here.
Oh, you was there? Did you see you saw the footage?
Yeah, why? Did you see it?
Yeah, I didn't like the audio in it. Did it sound better in the room?
Did you see the bootleg or the real one?
The real one.
Oh yeah, it sounds better in the room. I don't know why they start using the handheld mic, but it sounded way clear in the building. But I thought Rain Man, maybe he can be he can hold Philly down, because we going bad right now, man.
Yeah, Philly needs somebody. I know it's some young gunners that got to be out there somewhere.
Y'all need a draft pick in battle rap.
Yeah, they need some young gunners coming up, son. Somebody's gonna hold it down for a while.
So, actually, man, I've been out the loop for a minute, but was Okwerdz on the slaughterhouse shit?
Nah.
Oh, you wasn't on there? I thought you was.
It starts tomorrow night. You know it starts tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tune in. So what's your next move, Okwerdz? Like, you coming back?
Man, I mean, if something interesting comes to my attention, I'll definitely consider it. Other than that, man, I've been working on a whole ton of other different shit in different lanes, man. I just started a publishing company and been making music for movies. We just locked down the first movie just came out with Anderson Silva. Just came out on Lionsgate, so we about to get some big royalties for that. And then just did this cypher with Mr. Fab and everybody that just got in like 2 months. Yeah.
Somebody background.
I was like, yeah, we just dropped this cypher that in like 2 months got more views than like a lot of my battles did. So it's like we're working on a lot of shit. I got a new music video with Big T coming out, and like 3 albums worth of music. I just bought a crazy fucking video camera, so we been filming a ton of high quality ass videos. So there's just a lot of shit coming, man.
It's like I'm about to get out. I'm gonna still tune in, but you can get to another talk. Hopefully I'll be out there SM4, Psycho. Link up with y'all, man.
All right, that's what's up, man. Scream at me.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Let's go on in.
Philly need a draft pick bad right now, man. Philly looking real rough out here. You gotta find a Michael Carter Williams, the battle rap for Philly right now. Somebody better go walk down the block and check who on the corner's battling because they need some help.
Hey, I'd like to see. I want to see what Rain Man does with a better quality camera and audio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was listening close, and he was rapping his ass off, so he could be the one still.
Yeah.
Yo, Psycho, I got one more question for y'all. I don't know if Jesse ever asked it, but I was speaking to 40 about this before, and I'm not a Charlie Clips hater in any shape, way, or form.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, speak it.
I want to know what you think of Clips and his constant remixes of other niggas like classical slogans and lines and shit like that.
Like, what do you mean his remixes? Like, be more specifically.
Any big battles that Clips has. Big battles meaning the rapper, the person he's battling has some kind of fan base, and usually has one of those slogans or haymakers that hit in the previous battle, and Clips will do it in the present battle and remix it. If you look at most of his battles, he has done that in just about all of them, as long as the opponent has a name. You get what I mean? And no one ever says anything about that. We killed John for that.
I'm about to say, when John does it doesn't bother me. It does, because he's flipping somebody's, he's flipping somebody's shit on to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's using it. It's not like he's using Hitman. It's like he took Hitman bars and remixed those and used it against DNA. You feel me? Like then it's almost like what are you doing? But he's doing it against his own opponent or whatever. Like nobody, like what people fail to realize, if you look at the DNA the DNA battle just now with Ill Will, he did the same thing to Ill Will. He took the whole Jamaican scheme and flipped it and turned it into the Spanish Poppy thing. Nobody made light of that. But if John did it, they'll murder him. So it's like it doesn't bother me when John does it. So it doesn't bother me none.
And that goes for a lot of things in battle rap, man. It depends on what character it is, and if he's a likable character, if it's a person, you know what I mean, that they like more than John the Don, they, like you said, they're not going to give him shit for it. It's anything goes if they fuck with him, but if they're hating on him at the time, then they'll fucking go in on him about it. It's all like some double standard ass shit, you know? Like, if I was in a battle, and in the middle of the battle, if I push the person, they're going to be like, oh, Okwerdz is a poor sport because he pushed that motherfucker. But if Loaded Lux was in a battle and pushed somebody, they'd be like, that motherfucker's a G. And that's just how battle rap goes, bro. Real shit.
Yeah.
It depends on what your character is and all of this.
So I want you to answer the question, though, Okwerdz, as a person who can be on the opposite side of that. How do you feel about that, knowing that, at times this man is just using, quote-unquote, your own shit against you?
Oh, yeah, that's my whole battle with Ron. It's like an Okwerdz highlight video. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. The more famous you get in battle rap, the more, susceptible you are to it, the more vulnerable you are. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like the bigger you are in battle rap, the easier of a target you are. That's how I knew Hollow was going to beat Loaded Lux, because he just came off a viral performance, and Hollow's going to have a great time just breaking him down.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the game. That's why, like, someone like Jin, like, I'm a big fan of Jin, but I feel like almost anybody could beat him just because of how famous he is in his past. It wouldn't even matter if you're better than him or not. You know what I'm saying? Jin is a great rapper, in my opinion. He's a pioneer of this shit. But you could just go all day about him. You know what I mean? Once you get to a certain status, like, you got to battle equal caliber motherfuckers, so you had the same ammo to throw at them.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's take another call. Let's go. 914. You there?
Everybody keeps talking about the return of the legends, these Philly legends. What they don't know about me and Tech Nine, you want to talk about Tech Nine? He's terrible. He is terrible. Caller, I salute you. I salute you, because what I'm going to do is going to be crazy. I heard the other caller talking about the legends came back and they suck. Did he not see me versus Swave? Did he see what I did to Swave? I dropped a bomb. And it might have took a few years, but then he got on stage with Verb, and guess what happened? Guess what happened? You see in the back, you see the flag hung in the balance to show my dominance. And I was say, you know what Sam Cooke told me? He said it's a long time coming. Sam Cooke is a legend. I'm a legend. I'm old Solo the Great, the God. Okwerdz. You are Okwerdz. You don't want to box with old Solo. You don't want to do that. That's stupid. I will slap that hat off your head. What kind of hat is that? Did you get it at the golf course?
I don't even know if this is real right now. This is really happening right now.
This is happening. It's a real moment for everybody when old Solo steps in the building.
Hey, Solo,
you just see one of my niggas
Solo,
and two of my niggas.
Hey, Solo, who sent you on this show, man? Who sent you to the show?
Listen, God sent me to do this shit. One nigga called two niggas. Two niggas called three. Niggas called four niggas. And Jesse went and texted me. That nigga won right there. That guy, Jesse called four niggas and four niggas called five. Five niggas called more. Now I'm alive. You thought I died? I came back. I'm revived. Oh, I can't give you all of that. I can't give you all of that. Tech Nine versus old Solo after you dub. And you will get dubbed. Slow it down. I just told you something. Right now, if you go into the Bible, open your Bible on the page, you'll see my face briefly. Okay, I'm gone. You can't look anymore. It's over.
Yeah, so Solo, are you guys going to be the main event to that event?
Listen, I am always the main event. I might come before, after, but I'm always the main event. They come to see me. They come to see me. I cut my braids off like Trey Songz. And now I'm giving them bars. They said it's over for Philly. I said you're right, and I'm going to end them. Tech 9 Solo, you dub.
It's going down.
We should be looking forward to a brand new old Solo. What you saying? This is a new old Solo.
It's going down like gravity, and I'm going to hold it down. Like, I can't give you all of that. I can't give you all of that. Stop, psycho. You're a psycho? I'm a sociopath. Hip-hop psycho? They call me Regatoni. Regatoni. Battle Rap Arena. Stop saying my name like I don't exist. You thought I was a myth? Like Loaded Looks? Well, I got the loaded. No, I can't give you all of that. Slow it down. I said I am gifted like all of that. I adjusted to this new style of battle. What do you think, it's a game? Wait, Summer, I know old Solo. He says I pop pills. Listen, I popped you, and I didn't like the pill. I didn't like it. I had to give you a chance. Sway, Summer. Don't ever mention old Solo. My niggas bring two niggas. And those two niggas go get three. Battle Rap Arena. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Old Solo versus Tech 9. You dumb. You dumb. This not the Ultimate Warrior. He died. Rest in peace. It's old Solo shit now. 100 bars magazine. I have a magazine with 100 bullets. Awkward, you're hella awkward. Every time I saw you, I just didn't know what to do with myself.
Hey, chill, Solo, chill. You giving them too much. You giving them too much.
This is too much. Slow it down. I'm giving them too much. But you need to put it in I am God or something? I'm out of here. Oh, shit.
We have a caller that calls in with an amazing O-Solo impersonation.
That was not really O-Solo right now?
That was better than Okwerd's hat.
Wow.
That was better than Okwerd's hat. I didn't think it could get better than
Yo,
his hat.
he had me.
That was better than the hat.
That's hilarious.
Yo, he called in. He called in one time with Swave on, and Swave really got into like a full-fledged argument with this dude.
Yeah, Swave really was getting upset too.
My nigga said one nigga bring two niggas. Yo, that shit was classic. Classic train wreck. That was a classic train wreck, like you said, Psycho.
Yep. Legendary.
Man, y'all had me confused. I thought that was really him. That was real good. At first, I thought it was Philly Swain making a weird voice. I was like, what the fuck?
If there's another nigga out there that could do what O-Solo could do, that shit is amazing. That shit is dope.
Let's go.
And the thing is, he got it down to the quotes. He says shit that O-Solo will say.
Let's go. 313. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good, sir?
Hey, Psycho, you was wildin' on that rant you did yesterday on the Heat, man.
Yeah, I went a little hard on him in the beginning.
My nigga, you had the music playing in the background for like an hour, just going in.
Yeah, I was having fun. That was fun, man.
I got a couple questions though. What y'all think about the DNA Ill Will battle when it dropped? Do y'all think it was overhyped before it dropped?
Yeah, well, we discussed it earlier. I don't know, man. It's a difference of being in the room. Maybe we did hype it up, but that's the feeling that we got in the room. DNA still won at the end of the day.
He did. And that's coming from me, so you know you really did win.
I mean, because it's like every time an event go down, we hear some shit about nigga getting killed badly and all this shit. And when the footage dropped, both of them niggas was trash.
Yeah,
it do happen.
I'm battle preference again, though.
Yeah. Like, have you ever been to an event?
No, I plan on coming to Summer Madness 4, though.
See, I guarantee you on Summer Madness 4, there's going to be one performance that's going to be like, this dude killed it. And when it drops on camera, it's going to be like, oh, wow.
It happens at every event.
Every event.
That's why whenever we make our predictions, I'm always careful to specify. I give a prediction for what's going to happen in the room and what I think is going to happen when the video drops. Because, I already know what it's going to be. Like, in the room is something completely different than when the video actually drops.
So easy way to tell the difference between the room and video is if you watch the D-Magic and Charlie Clips battle. Charlie Clips turned around. It took Clips maybe 2 minutes to get through his first 8 bars because of the crowd reaction. His first 8 bars. And it wasn't because the bars were so crazy. It was just that was
people
the first
were so
battle of the
amped up
night.
For the event.
Yeah.
That was the first battle of the night. They was amped up for the event, and they was really amped up for that battle. That was a battle that a lot of people wanted to see, and ended up being the first battle. So, yeah, that's what happened with all that. Like, so people were just
is a
really
great performer too.
Yes, he is.
So that really plays
I'm not
into
taking that away from him, but if you watch he didn't even get a chance to really get into his zone before the crowd was going crazy. Everybody was just excited to finally see somebody step on stage and go, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
This brings me to my next question, the Charlie Clips and Tay-Rock battle. They both get a lot of crowd reaction, and they both get gassed a lot sometimes. So how y'all think that battle going to turn out?
See, that's why I was so disappointed that battle didn't happen in the big room, because they both are crazy in the big room. A big room plays to both of their advantage. So I was real interested to see. I said before the battle started, like, pretty much whoever went last is going to have a little bit of advantage, more so Clips than Tay-Rock, because Clips rebuttals more than Tay-Rock do. and like if you let Clips go after you and you give him a chance to rebuttal your shit 3 times instead of 2, that could that can prove to be a problem.
Yep. I mean, I feel like Clips shouldn't be too much of a problem for Clips overall. Anyway, I'm kind of one of the only people that's not really super big on the whole rematch thing. So I just feel like
this is one I have to see. This is one I have to.
I just feel like
I'm big
better.
on this one.
I just think Clips is better. I think he's going to take it. But Tay-Rock has definitely been improving like a motherfucker. You can't deny that shit. But I still feel that Clips is just more consistent and just better fitted to win this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, too, just like you were saying, too, like just the fact that he freestyles, Tay-Rock doesn't really do that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of advantages that Clips has. I think his lines are better. I think both of them have probably good performance. I've never seen Tay-Rock perform live, but from the looks of it, he does. I've seen Clips before, and he's fucking really incredible. I'm sure their energy is going to be the best part of the whole thing, probably.
But with the freestyle shit though, y'all don't think that's like kind of fucking some battles up? Cause look at DMA's second round. Y'all don't think they gassed a lot of shit he said?
I agree. You get a lot of credit just for attempting it because it's hard to do, and then come back to your writtens. So sometimes even if it's not the craziest bar, they just give them a lot of extra credit just for doing that. And that sucks. But when done correctly, that shit can be a powerful weapon, regardless.
I think Hollow's mastered it pretty good, where he does just enough
Hollow does it great.
to go back. Like, he doesn't go off on these tyrants that Clips and DNA do.
Yeah, now, I can appreciate Hollow doing it because he's doing it every now and then, but sometimes DNA and Clips, they go overboard with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, actually. Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree, too. You know what I mean? You wanna just do it lightly enough to get the point across and get the in the moment line across, but you don't want to make it your whole round.
Yeah. I got a question for you, Okwerdz. You know, you and Verb was going back and forth. Like, you ain't got any calls yet about trying to set that up, or is it just what you said earlier? You don't think Verb gonna come with it?
Yeah, I don't think he will. But honestly, I mean, I've been getting calls about that on the Verb for years. You know what I mean? It's kind of like dead to me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I just got to see something better for him to motivate me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very, I react to the type of people that I battle against. You know what I'm saying? If I'm battling one of the best in the world, then I'm going to be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm battling someone that I don't feel is going to, you know what I mean, matter too much, like, it's just, I don't know. But he challenged me on URL. Is that something you guys want to see? I don't know.
I want to see it.
Me and Beasley would have to have a long-ass talk first before we do anything. But
look at Verb last 3 battles. The only battle that wasn't good was the battle versus Caustic. Other than that, his Swave and they said his goods battles was good. So
I heard his goods battle was good. I heard his battle was good, but that's because he's battling good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he feels the same way about goods as he does about me. You know what I'm saying? I think he will.
I can see if you take it on URL, I think Verb will come with his shit. But you know that
you think so?
He probably don't want to take it on King of the Dot because you know they hype certain rappers over there.
Yeah.
Well, URL.
It'd be terrible for him in King of the Dot. It'd be terrible for him. URL. But I don't know. Even on URL, it might be terrible for him. Other than this last performance that people are talking about, he's done pretty shitty in New York on URL.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would like to see you versus Passe. I think that would be an interesting one. I think Passe kind of took, like...
That tall-ass motherfucker. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That motherfucker big,
man. We tried to... He's the biggest human being on planet Earth.
Yeah,
what is for no damn reason.
Big. I knew how big he was when I saw him stand next to Map. When I saw him stand next to Map, I was able to, like, get his size a little bit. I was like, that's a big motherfucker.
He's huge, just for no damn reason whatsoever. Just
like most battle
gigantic.
rappers, I'm gonna tell you, most of these MCs really ain't that tall. I'm gonna tell you, B. Like most of these MCs really ain't that tall. Like you got a handful of MCs that's like 6 foot or better.
Yeah, for real.
But this motherfucker is big though. Like he's big because Math about 6'3", 6'4", or something like that, and he was bigger than him. So I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Okwerdz.
He's huge, man. A lot of people actually been asking for that for years, and it almost happened a couple of times. But we kind of, what happened with me and Pat Stay, kind of the same thing that happened with me and Conceited. It's just like, there was a point where Pat Stay really wanted to battle me, and I was kind of, gassed up trying to battle like bigger opponents at the time. And then now that I feel like Pat Stay has gained his notoriety, he doesn't want to do the battle anymore because I passed on it the first time. So it's kind of like this weird. Okay. It's the same issue with Conceited. You know what I mean? To this day, Conceited is probably the most requested person for me to battle in my entire battle career, just because of that Arsenal shit. Everybody, that was probably the most requested shit, but I didn't want to do it because I felt I beat Arsenal really bad, and I felt that Arsenal beat Conceited really bad. And me and Arsenal talked right after it happened, and he made me really not want to fucking battle Conceited. You know what I mean? And and then you know what I mean. But when I finally realized fuck, everybody's asking for this shit, I might as well do it. By that time, Conceited didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same shit with me and Pat Stay. But I agree, it would be interesting. It almost happened a couple times.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's take another call. Let's go 774. You there?
Hey, after this one, I'm probably gonna have to cut out. After this one, I'm gonna I gotta fucking do a couple of things.
Yeah. It's almost time for us to go anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm definitely here. Where's Boz at?
Yo, hello.
Yes, indeed. What up, Boz?
What's going on?
Quiet, though. You've been quiet back there. You're in the corner.
Yeah. I was like, yo, you there? He's like, yeah.
I'm here.
So what's up?
He don't want to answer that.
Well, I got a couple questions for you. One, is there any way for battlers to get into the magazine if they're not up-and-coming battlers? That's my first question.
If they're not up-and-coming battlers?
Yes. If they're not, ripe, if you're not just watching you, is there any way for them to get in the battle? Is there any way for them to get in the magazine? Can they pay for a spot? Is that how it works? Or?
Yeah, I mean, they would just hit me up and I could go over details with them. But I try to make enough room for everybody to fit in.
Indeed. I saw you at the that Queen Flip event that we went to. I saw you at. I kind of want to know your input on how you feel about how the events are run, and how that affects the battlers and everything, and how the battlers show up late. A lot of they showing up to 1:30 in the morning. As a viewer, I don't appreciate it much. I just kind of want your input.
Well, I think these need to set a standard. Start early. Who cares who's not there? And if they miss it, they miss it, or get deducted or something. They need to start.
What about when these niggas is Hollywood and they show up at 1:30 in the morning?
Then they gotta get deducted, or some kind of something needs to happen. So
I mean, I'm saying, you think the small leagues, that's why the small leagues it just don't look good. It just don't seem profitable because they do shit like that. Because the bigger leagues, URL Smack, they up 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. People sit there. Those battles have no issue.
I mean, because of a time limit, Flips versus Tay-Rock wasn't allowed to happen. So that's not. I mean, the big leagues go through it too.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to a league that started on time.
How you feeling about tomorrow? The total slaughter starting tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow midnight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on.
What's your prediction on the Diz and Mav battle?
You asked me mad questions. The Diz and Mav battle? I don't know. I just hope they don't fight. Physically fight.
Yeah, I definitely not rooting for that. Yes.
But
I want to know. Somebody said they was betting. Who you betting on? Who betting on? Somebody said they was betting on the
West Coast. Because it's on the West Coast, I'll take Disaster.
This is gonna win.
You think they're gonna be biased?
It's on the East Coast. It's on the East Coast.
Huh?
No, it's not.
You taking Disaster? Right?
Nah, that's in LA. That's a battle of the day. I mean, battle of LA.
Oh, you're talking about Total Slaughter when Diz versus Diz versus
we already
know the answer to that, so we can't.
Well, I already know the answer to that too because I did this interview, but I just want to know who's betting on who because somebody's gonna lose. But yeah, so Boz, what's the next move? Who's on the next cover of the next magazine?
Diz and Math. Funny that you talk about it. Yeah, on the next cover.
Who's your favorite up-and-coming battler, PG battler?
Damn, yo,
She going in.
She going in, rapid fire.
I thought we was calling with questions. You know I'm a real fan. You can't have me up here.
I like Danny Myers. I like Excel.
Danny Myers?
Yeah, I like Danny Myers.
Danny Myers, Excel. Aren't they
So
both
I like
Crack
Briz.
City?
I really like Briz Rothstein.
Briz Rothstein is tough. He's tough. Who needs to retire?
Hey, yo.
I ain't gonna answer that.
Yeah, it's a dope show.
These is
Who needs to retire show?
questions.
Hey guys, not to cut y'all off, but I gotta get up out of here real quick.
Awkward, anything you want to promote before you get out of here, man?
Yeah, man. The new music video, Big T, is coming out real soon, man. Just follow me out on Twitter at Okwerdz, Instagram, Facebook, all that bullshit. You know where to find me.
Thanks for coming on, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
always
coming
a pleasure,
on, man.
guys. Yeah,
all
man.
right.
Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Peace.
All right. Okay. See, caller, you got more questions? I know you got about 3 more left, don't you?
I got questions forever.
There you go.
I got questions forever. So, what's the next battle you popping up at, boss?
Me, what's the next battle? NHB. Queen of the Ring.
I heard you selling some of those shirts. I want one.
I got you. I got you. I'll be here with the shirt just for you.
That's what I'm talking about. How much it gonna cost? What's your favorite magazine edition?
100 Bars magazine. Huh?
Nah, your favorite edition of your magazine. Which one you put out that's your favorite?
I think Hollow vs. Lux. Well, Queen of the Ring. Sorry, Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, I'll go back to Hollow and Lux. Who won?
Hollow.
Yo, R Zilla, this is making up for all the time that
Yo, Shorty, you need a job? Shorty, you need a job?
I love y'all. Have a good night. Shout out to
All right. Thanks for the call. All right, let's see. Let's go 843. You there?
843.
843?
You got all questions, bro. Had that shit on the notepad waiting for you.
Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah, she made up for every caller that talked to Okwerdz.
She's like, don't worry, 100 Bars, I got you. Yo,
shout out to her.
You got anything you need to promote or whatever? You know, obviously you just promoted your upcoming magazine. You want to let everybody know again what date and everything is coming out?
It should be out by the end of the week. Everybody can check it out, 100barsmag.com. That's 100barsmag.com.
All right. Yeah, definitely. Make sure y'all guys go check it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, whole magazine dedicated strictly to battle rap, you know, so everybody should support. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, we already a niche sport, so, you know, we got to promote the people you got to support the people that promote us. So, yeah.
Exactly. That's one of my homies from Queens, man. My man, Fresh Films.
I mess with him. Who's that?
Oh,
yeah. I know you're talking about. Or Jemsky.
Yeah, he from my hood, man. A little dude from Lawson, man. I saw one of his posts that had you and forgot who was on the cover. I think Jazz was in the magazine that time. But he said, yeah, me and him spoke. We said y'all do some work together. So, you know, shout out to Fresh, man, if you listening right now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, thanks for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to Okwerdz for coming on. Jesus, thanks for coming in and joining us. Battle rapper.
Solo for crashing the show.
Yeah, no solo for crashing.
One nigga bring 2 niggas.
Battle rapper Rita. Check us out Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have DNA on the show. Thanks again for all our guests for coming on. Yep, you already know. We out.